Alright, I'm testing this CV5 software, so thanks to everybody who wrote it, which includes viewers like you. I'm not saying that. It's amazing to hear my own voice, because there's one day I went deaf for like half a day, and there was like a flight to California, which I love that state, but I went like 3 times, and then we didn't go to other states, so if everything was perfectly balanced, you would go to like a state every damn hour, every second crazy. I don't know what he would remember. It'd be like the Flash. So what does he remember when he travels that fast? Or Superman, which we are. I'm flashing. See, my hand's flashing. So we all have that superpower. Just the capacity is different. I'm like the old man flasher. And these things are a little rusty. No, it's not rusty. Some dirt stuck in it. A lot of dust and dirt in Vietnam. And I'm sorry, but it's related to the heat. It's related to there's a lot of dirt everywhere. And it's like that in America and everywhere. And this is not only Vietnam land. I'm going to put these in the same position. Some people put them all into a case, which I could do, but I don't want to forget where I'm putting the screws. Like I want to put the same screws in the same hole. And you can put other screws in other holes that are the same size, and it'll still work. It's just when I can see all the screws at once, it just makes me feel better. I feel like I'm not losing parts. Because I've taken this laptop apart before to fix the cmos, and I think I have to do it a second time. I got to give it a try. But I don't want my laptop now to charge me too much, and then make me go hungry. So guys here charge a lot. I'm sorry to do that because they don't know the poor anymore. They just think 100 grand, $100,000, which is one of the higher bills. Because the lowest bill is literally a $0, and there's like a 0 cent that looks poor because it's smaller. But they say if you weigh it on a scale, it weighs the same as the paper, which sounds about right. And then you're wondering, does like everything weigh the same, like in space or something? But it's not really true. Like an aircraft carrier or the biggest building in the world, or a mountain, or a planet, or a solar system has to weigh more than me. But I used to be very light, literally like 50 something kilos, about 105, 120 pounds. My weight changes like all the time, so I'm sorry I don't use a lot of decimals. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Kim fixing the laptop. So I'm trying to take the case screws off because I did this once before. I'm trying to do it from memory. I should take the service manual off. So, and my father's always arguing with me. You don't know how to fix the laptop. Don't do it. And I'm like, I know how to do it. And I'm doing it. So one mentioned the ESP. I should have gloves connected to a wire, connected to but my whole body is connected to the chair. I'm not floating in the air. So there is some ESP discharge. If this laptop gets really hot, even in cold weather, it's a little better, but there's excess electricity running to the major consuming and collection of electricity. So at the CPU is one of them, and then at the GPU. So which should have different fans, and on a desktop they do. So this one's a core version that just has one central fan for both, which sounds like a good idea. But when you feel like heat, I mean, you come here someday and you feel the heat coming off of it, it's so hot. I could probably like roast chicken off of it or something, or roast any food I want. And so to get to the CMOS, we gotta remove like enough of this case here. There's 2 pieces of casing here. If you look closer here, you see that? So there's like an upper piece that's black or gray or painted black. It was probably white or gray at first. and there's a gray piece. And these look metallic, but the metal piece on the top is a fake thin metal that's partially aluminum and other metals mixed together from recycled metal. And that's why it's a little bit rusty if you look carefully, but it just looks new on the outside. But this is metal that's been around for a long time. So the first screws I take apart are the 4 case screws. So let's give you a view that. So here's the case screw opening, like that, so you can see a top view. Sorry it's not so clear, I don't have a focus button. Is that the focus button? Okay. And then there's 4 of them. Here's 1 more. Here's 3, the third one. There's another screw there. I've taken these screws out before. They're